Is that better? Wait. Okay. I'm sorry.
It's me.
Was I muted? I was muted, I think, that whole time.
I heard you.
I know you heard me because you were in the same room with me. But my mic was muted the whole time.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm muting myself
All right. Sorry about that. So, did anybody hear? I was just talking just to talk, just to hear myself talk. I was mentioning I was working on a gingham blanket yes this past week, and my previous live, I think no, not Thursday, but last Sunday, I was trying to work on it and do the live at the same time. Wasn't a good idea. And yesterday, I was trying a new stitch. What's it called? Okay, let's see. It's called the Harlequin Stitch. Have you ever heard of that? Here, I will share that with you. This is last night I was working on this. Thanks, Cynthia, for coming. That's what I was working on yesterday. Tasha's here. Joyce is here. Zack Attack. I got a Zack Attack. Cynthia. Sarah's a little corner of the crochet world. Yeah, Zach. Sorry, I was muted. Happy Valentine's to you. So, it is still cold, bitter, bitter, bitter cold in Chicago and snowing every day, whether it be just for 5 minutes or 15 minutes or 55 minutes at a time. It's just we are inside a snow globe. Do you ever see a snow globe and you shake it? That's what I feel like we're in. I haven't been outside in a long time. When's the last time I went outside, babe?
I don't remember.
You don't
You haven't
remember?
gone outside in a long time.
Yeah, I slept in this morning. I missed Jeanette's
I
live.
was trying to get you to go outside.
Well, I rather not go outside. I like to be snuggled inside. I'm an indoor person.
I've been gone all week. All week, I think.
That's okay. Pandemic. People are locked down. That's okay. I I prefer staying indoors. You know that. So we had a good little breakfast brunch. You and I.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
made I made frijoles, and some of it I made a pot of borracho beans.
That was good.
Frijoles borrachos, known as drunk beans. So it's like a bean soup. Lola J is here. Dina's here. Hey everybody. Nanny V. How come you didn't tell me these people are here? Squirrel raid. Babe, I need an assistant.
I, I thought you could read. Yeah.
Well, I need help because I I'm kind of talking and I'm getting
Dina's
ready to
Yo-Yo's is
crochet.
here. Lola J.
Yeah, I got
Hello.
everybody up
Like
to
the hearts.
Dina's
Lola
yo-yos.
J's hearts are nice.
Okay, so today's cup is from Bass Pro Shop. That's today's cup of choice, and I got my water in it. Sorry, nothing special, no coffee. I didn't even have coffee today. Did I have coffee yesterday? I can go days without coffee. How about you?
I gotta have one right when I wake up.
It sounds like you need one now.
Yeah, I could use one right
Yeah, I would make you one, but I'm on
now.
camera.
That like Scope Zero.
Oh yeah, I saw that you were drinking that earlier in Granny's live. I thought I heard that. Okay, cook. You know what, babe? Could you give me my? I can't find my crochet hook. I thought maybe it's on the kitchen counter. I don't know. Dina's got a V-stitch baby blanket. Baby blanket. Speaking of baby blanket, I'm gonna. Oh no, this is the wrong one. The darker blue. It should be on the kitchen counter. I know they must all look alike to you.
Yeah, they look exactly.
Lola says one has to go coffee, tea. So you drink both, Lola? You drink both coffee and tea? I used to drink coffee and Coke. real Coke. I used to drink like 6 cans, long time ago, like 6 cans a day of Coke, and then like a Coke Slurpee from 7-Eleven. So that's okay, Jens. We got a new subscriber. Thank you, Jens, for coming in and joining us. Lola likes tea. Linda Simpson says, Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. It is a typical Chicago Valentine's Day, snow on the ground. That's typical for Chicago. Sometimes we have Valentine's Day blizzards. Either that or during Super Bowl Sunday, there's a blizzard. Look what Mr. Hook got me, a plant for me to take care of. I have to make sure that I water this baby. It's a rose plant. I didn't know they make rose plants, so that's exciting. And it came in a bag, and that bag is a pretty sturdy bag. Can you guess what I'll be putting in that bag? Can you guess? My neighbor is here. Yeah, snow. It's constantly snowing, Christy. Constantly snowing. Cynthia King says she's hooking the Highlander make-along hat from Crochet Creations with Christy Cowell and Mitts Dunn. Okay. Annie B, she's having a caramel latte. Zach, what was bad for me? Yeah, the Coke. Zach, I know, and I paid for it. Yeah. So this is the bag that the plant came in. So after I take out this fun stuff on the bottom, I'll put in my yarn in there. I mean, what else would you put in the bag? But I need to start. So this is what so far my scrap my scrap granny blanket. Dina's here. Hello. Linda, you got your first clover hooks? Oh my gosh. Yes. I remember my first clover hooks. I was so excited. I went behind my husband's back and I purchased them with our credit card. Sorry, babe. Lola J, coffee is the best. Yeah, I'm not too much of a fan of decaf myself. No. If I'm gonna drink coffee, might as well drink coffee all the way.
I drink decaf at night before I go to bed.
Yeah, you drink decaf. Coffee makes you sleepy, doesn't it?
But coffee, even regular coffee, makes me sleepy.
Yeah.
Sometimes I drink coffee before I go to bed, and I sleep good.
Mm-hmm. Is that a sign of ADD? I heard. So, did you have a good? You had a good meal, authentic borracho beans for him. They're made with meat. We use spam and onions and tomatoes, cilantro, garlic.
Which mic works? That one or this one?
Hmm?
That one?
What?
Is it your phone that got the mic?
My phone has the mic. Yeah.
Yeah, I have borracho beans. It tastes just let me just say it tastes like her grandma's. So it was really good.
Oh, and the jalapenos. Now, I didn't cut up the jalapeno because Mr. Hook has had his fill of spicy things.
I'm done with spicy.
Yeah.
I love spicy. But my body says I'm done.
Yeah. So what I
That's
did.
all I'm gonna say about that.
No TMI. But what I did was I took the jalapeno pepper, washed it, and I put the whole thing in there, and it just took a bath in there for a couple of hours. So my aunt helped me with the ingredients that I needed. But I'm telling you, okay, I'm sorry. Miss Christy says, Mr. Hook, why do we live here? I don't know. The food, Christy, because the food. Rico Benny's. Have you ever been to Rico Benny's?
Portillo's.
Christy,
We have the best pizza.
Palermo's Pizza on the south side.
Gyros. Everything.
Euros. The hot dogs. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Dina's double fisting the coffee, or you were picturing her. Oh. Zach is inviting Christy to Canada. Oh, no. You know, did I tell you this in the last life? I think I did, but I'll tell you again in case you didn't hear. I know one of my doctors said he drove his daughter down to Florida. I said, is she going to school? He said, no. She just wants to live there. She has no attachments here in Chicago, no children, no romantic, you know, person in her life. And she saved up all her money. She got an apartment in Tallahassee. Good for her. My gosh, what a smart
Dana
girl.
and Triple C is here.
I know. They're so loyal. I was watching you guys last night. I was gonna come up, but no. Iris had you guys on last night. I was gonna come up, but then I was like into a lot of things. I was watching something on TV. I was trying to learn a new stitch. I was just multitasking. So I mm, but I was considering coming up, but then oh, my hair was just a mess. And what's funny?
Nothing. There's a delay.
I know there's a delay. You saw him. Yeah. Oh, that plant looks nice up there.
That's fine.
Yeah. We can't leave it there because then I'll forget to take care of it. We can't have that. Bonnie's here. And Granny's here.
Pearl and Squirrel and Granny.
I scared Granny. I wrote in her chat that I'm gonna be a mom again. But not to a human. Not even another bear. Not that we have humans. I only give birth to bears. And I marry them too. Sandrine is here. Which channel is Sandy? What? What? I don't know what you mean. Please explain. So, yes, I'm going to be a mom to a little puppy. I arranged a while ago to. Um, I can't even concentrate on this. I arranged a while ago to get a puppy for my emotional support. I am a dog person. I'm a dog lover. I love dogs, and I'm not ashamed of it. How about you, babe?
Christine Creation says, is it 8 weeks till you get your pup?
I think 8 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. I'm not gonna rush it. I'll let my son uh, nurse as long as he needs to. He's in Missouri, so we'll be going on a road trip.
Linda Simpson's here.
Don't you love road trips, babe?
I do.
Yeah. What do you like best about road trips? Tell the people. They want to know.
Sightseeing.
Yeah. What do you like to see?
Everything. Spending time with you is what I like to see.
And the birds too.
And birds. Yeah.
Birds. The birds. So
Digo Crochet is here.
Daigo is
Daigo.
here. Daigo. I love her name because it stands for Diana Gomez.
Oh.
I always knew like she did like a J-Lo thing.
Well, I had a
Daigo.
friend growing up. He called him Digo,
Oh,
not Daigo. Digo.
Digo.
But his name was Rodrigo, but they just call him Digo. He just goes by Digo.
Nanny B says, put all your yarn up when puppy arrives. They chew everything. I know. I got to puppy proof this place. I sure do. Yes, I do. Forget the camera. Forget the camera. What? Oh. I'm sorry. Yes, Southerners can't drive in snow, and my internet connection is going in and out. Yeah, my mom lives in Dallas Fort Worth area, and I got a notice on my phone. I think I mentioned this on Thursday. Notice on my phone saying 70-car pileup. It ended up to be over 100 cars in Fort Worth, and I'm like texting her, "Are you home?" I'm texting my dad, "Are you home?" And Joe is here. Is Joe here?
Yeah, Joe's here.
Spotted Joe. Granny calls him. No answer. So I ended up calling my mom. We had a good combo. So you know, uh, everybody was fine. They actually, where they were supposed to go, they canceled because there's not a lot of salt trucks as there are here in Chicago. Bonnie says her husband was on a restrictive diet too. Sons and I learned quick. Yeah. Oh, okay. Are you talking about the spicy thing?
Yeah, more likely.
Yeah.
I love spicy stuff.
Yeah, spicy stuff. I
Yeah,
can never
just-
handle spicy stuff. I even though I'm Mexican, you're looking at the only Mexican who cannot eat spicy food. The spiciest thing I can eat is regular flavored Doritos. Those are very spicy for me. So you could see how you can imagine how sensitive my palate is when it comes to spice. I can't handle anything. So I just was never able to, and that's okay. But I do love pickles. Pickles to me have a little kick when it comes to spice. It- It's they're a little kick, spicy. If I eat too many pickles, I start to sweat. You know. Okay. Oh, you're talking about Tiger Dragon's diet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. I'm actually thinking about doing a video talking about food allergies and anaphylaxis. That should be interesting. I don't have any food allergies. I have like food that aversions. I have more aversions to certain food. Nanny B has to go. She has 4 grandkids this morning. I'm tired already. Oh my gosh. I'd be tired too.
Or was
Peppers.
everybody having their Valentine's lunch or dinner or something like that? Or
Lola says no pickles, no sardines, no Brussels sprouts. Yeah, I I'm not eating sardines or Brussels sprouts. Do you want to go on the?
I was starting to eat sardines for a little bit, but they were sardines is like a power. I used to eat sardines when I was little. 'Cause that's what we ate because it was cheap. But and then I got away from it. But anyway, my boss, he likes to eat sardines, and he got me into it, the low sodium kind. He would put some jardinera. If you're not from Chicago, maybe you don't know what jardinera is. Pretty much just peppers.
Of course, he knows what jardinera is.
But it's you gotta get the right sardines. That's not. I've been kind of watching the salt. Some of the cans of sardines have a lot of salt.
Are they like a superfood?
They
Right.
are superfood.
They are.
Because you know what? I like fish. I like seafood, but I guess with the lead poisoning or whatever,
Hmm.
the bigger fish like salmon and tuna have a lot more lead or mercury, and the smaller fish like sardines don't have any mercury.
I'm not into fish. I don't eat anything that swims. Granny D asked me, "Do I like sour and sweet pickles?" I never had like a sweet and sour pickle.
I love sprouts.
I I never had those. I will eat a sweet pickle, but usually just the original, the regular uh, pickle. What's the regular? What's the flavor that? What I'm,
Pickle?
dill,
Dill.
dill pickle. Sorry. I did get some pickles from Costco, and I thought, oh, they're from Costco. They must be delicious. No, they were not. They had mint in them. It tastes like I just brushed my teeth and then ate a pickle. Disgusting.
Well, Lola J says more interest, more lead and mercury and bigger. Yes, because they've lived longer, so they've had a chance to ingest mercury. The big fish.
The big fish.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the secret. Daigo says, my mom loved eating sardines with sliced onions and ketchup. Yuck. You miss your mom. I know. My husband eats sardines with quinoa. And the one time that's all we bought sardines and quinoa from Costco. And somebody asked me, do you have a Filipino in your house? Something like that, she said. Oh my gosh. Lola, your brother eats mustard on his French fries. I saw they make a mail chop. It's called. So it's mayonnaise and ketchup mixed together, and that's a lot of people eat their French fries like that.
Well, when I worked at White Castle, we mixed ketchup and mustard in the same bottle. That was a secret sauce.
That was the secret sauce.
Ketchup and mustard.
White Castle. Mm-mm. That is a good food for once in a while. White Castle. I don't mind. My Aunt Carmen just messaged me. She's watching. Hi, Aunt Carmen. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm
Pearl and
here.
Squirrel. Granny D wants to know if you like sweet pickles or sour pickles. Sweet pickles, no, is a no.
I read that wrong. I mean, I read that a long time ago.
Oh, you did?
But now she says, I said that wrong. Oh, wait. I said that wrong. Wanted to know if you like both types of pickles, sweet pickles or and sour pickles. Do you prefer one? Yeah, I like the dill pickles. I will eat a sweet pickles. Somebody told me about a watermelon pickle. I don't know what that is. I've never seen it in the store, even though I've tried to look for it. You dip Tiger dips her chicken fingers in mayonnaise. Oh yeah, because like I had my chicken sandwich, I put a mayonnaise on it with lettuce sometimes.
Granny D's daughter used to dip her Wendy's fries in her Frosty. I think our kids did that too.
My son does that. He dips his fries in his Frosty. Lola says one has to go. That's your theme today. One has to go. Oh, you're asking me. I didn't get it. You were asking me earlier which one has to go, coffee or tea.
Burger King,
Tea
I
can
think.
go. She's asking McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, or White Castle. One has to go. McDonald's. I've had enough McDonald's in my life.
Joe's watching. You're dead.
Oh my gosh. Hi. How are you? There's my dad in the chat. Joseph. There's my dad in the chat. Yay. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Is Mom there? How about Tony? Is Tony still sleeping? My brother is like an owl. He sleeps during the day. You like owls. Oh, I wanted to show you what I made for Valentine's Day. You've probably seen this if you've been watching my channel for a while. But this is the Valentine Bear that Jada and Stitches designed. So I made that. And some of you may already know I have one on my front door. I have one downstairs in the lobby. And then I give one to my cousin to put in her background while she's teaching virtually. Okay, Dago, you're going to be right back. Yeah, easy choice. I'm over it. You can keep the McDonald's. McDonald's to me, not even when I'm really hungry. I don't like it anymore. The fries are really good, but do you know what happened to me? Lola J, do you know what happened to me? All of a sudden, I've developed this disgust when it comes to the smell of fries.
Really?
I don't like the smell of fries. I don't know why. That's fine with me. I can say goodbye to fries.
All the fries?
Yeah.
Even McDonald's?
I mean, I was just saying. Yeah.
Well, McDonald's fries is the other day. My son just likes fries, and we just bought fries.
Fries.
And large fries like $3.
These
I'm
are
like, what
expensive.
the heck?
They're expensive. So my dad says, my mom is in the kitchen. Tell her to sit down. I said, sit down. My mom never sits down. And Tony just got up. Okay. Granny says, I love Taco Bell, but rarely get anything from there. Taco Bell. God. Remember that one time I came back from yoga and we were starving and it was breakfast time. We wanted to get some breakfast and we were so crippled with all the choices. And we froze and we got Taco Bell for breakfast. I don't know. It's just so many choices in that strip of street where I went for yoga. That was before the pandemic. Okay, true story. A woman saved a McDonald's burger and I'm kind of scared to read this. And its original wrapping for 30 years. She did not keep it in the refrigerator. It was in her closet. She ate it and tasted fine. Didn't get sick. Oh, I'll have to Google that later. That's disgusting. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, Taco Bell. Okay, I think they have a taco shell made out of Doritos. I think I tried that. Did I try that Dorito
Yeah,
taco shell?
Locos Doritos or whatever, Locos Tacos. Or
Locos
something.
tacos, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh, those. But we have White Castles right next to our Arby's, which is right next to. Um, I'm drawing a blank. Panda Express, which is right across the street from Five Guys Burgers, which is right across from McDonald's, which is right next to Portillo's, which is right next to Buffalo, not Buffalo, but Wingstop,
Wingstop.
Which is right across the street from Jimmy John's, which is right next door to Panera, which is right next door to Starbucks, which is right next door to some pizza brick oven place. So, and then we have a Brown's Chicken. But I'm trying, I haven't eaten out. I've eaten out a total uh when the pandemic started, maybe about 10 times I have had outside food. So I've just been cooking every meal. Okay, Granny says no sweet potato fries.
Me neither.
Yeah, I'll eat them, but mm, uh, I don't have to have them. So today I was cooking my borracho beans and I was smelling the cilantro, babe.
Uh-huh.
And I immediately thought of my abuelita. Oh my gosh. It smelled like her house, cilantro and the onions and the spam. And I was making those beans. And then I was thinking about how much I crochet. I realized I think I turned into abuelita. Abuelita gave me those two assets that she has, her cooking skills and her mad crochet skills. She left that to me. And
She passed away.
I just have it. I just
Yeah.
have it now. Because if those of you don't know, I never used to really, I never crocheted at all before my grandmother, when my grandmother was alive. I had the desire, it just couldn't get it. And and then I cooked, but as I cooked out of obligation, you know, right?
Mhm.
But now I like I want to try new things to cook. I think of new things to cook, and I experiment with this. And the other day, I made my own chicken broth with the chicken and the bones and the onions. I put some garlic. Did I put garlic? Can't remember. Oh, celery and carrots and water. And then the chicken just cooked until there was no meat on the chicken. The bones were just like that.
Yeah.
Did you see them? No, you didn't see them. But they
Yeah.
were like, how Tom and Jerry, they eat the chicken and
Yeah, it
it's
just falls out.
clean.
Yeah.
Or like the guy, my cousin Vinny. Remember that scene when he
Yeah.
puts the chicken leg in his mouth and he pulls out just the bone?
See, Granny D says her brother likes. I can't understand. Anyway, it sounds like he likes Chinese, Japanese, and Thai. I like ethnic food. That's one thing about living in Chicago. We have all kinds of ethnic food. You name an ethnicity, we have it.
Yeah, you like the Polish food.
We got Thai, we got Polish, we got Middle Eastern.
Oh yeah,
I mean, just
that's
name
around
it.
the corner
Name
too.
it. Ethiopian, Greek,
Everything.
everything,
Greek.
everything.
Mm-hmm. Got a lot of food here. That's Christy. If you're still here,
Now
that's
Vietnamese too. Pho. Who likes pho?
pho. Yeah,
That's
I'm
a
not.
soup.
It's pho. I thought pho was a sandwich.
No,
What
pho
am I
is the
thinking
soup.
of? What's the sandwich that they make?
I don't know. I don't know. I forgot what it's called.
Mm.
Baguette, I think.
Baguette. Lola J says yummers. Granny says she would DoorDash and get some goodies from those cuisines, but most of my moolah goes to yarn and meds and bills. I know yarn is right up there. Yarn, first thing I think of when I wake up in the morning. Yarn. Did you know
Indian
that?
food. We've had Indian food too. I don't know. I think
Hi, Sanita. Indian food. I went to India. Okay, so years ago when that movie Eat, Pray, Love came out, before the movie came out, me and a bunch of girls we read the book, and while we were reading the book, the part for Eat was set in Italy, so we went out to an Italian restaurant to sort of had a book club, and then the Prey was set in India, and so we went out for Indian food after that to discuss that part of the book. And the part for love, what was love? Was it France? Rome? Was it Italy? No, eat was Italy. Love was, who knows? We went to that restaurant.
So Nita making blue heads this year.
I know. We'll say hi to her.
Okay.
Oh, you got food trucks in
I saw
Texas?
that, Joe. I saw that. Was
Oh, do we have food trucks here?
nothing, a lot of food trucks, but even though they're probably all out of commission, but before the pandemic, the food truck was the newest thing. People were just, and they all had specialty.
Oh yeah, didn't we plan to get our own food truck,
Yeah, well.
or was that just me in my head? I never.
So was that beef kind of like in the same league as Portillo's?
I doubt it. I doubt it. He had Texas beef sandwich. Probably. Okay, Lola says she's lived in 5 states: New York City. We have visited Chicago twice. What was so awesome is you guys had concierge in stores like on the Michigan. Yeah, the Michigan Mile. Those are fancy places. Oh, I go there like maybe once a year. Michigan. Yeah. The last time I went there was like the beginning of 2020, not or the end of 2019.
We went to the Starbucks.
Oh, the giant,
Star.
the world's largest Starbucks we went to right before the pandemic. That was 4 floors of Starbucks. It was just a big ed store, merchandise. They had this leather apron that was like over $100. I wanted that, but I didn't need it, so I didn't get it. And if I had that apron, I'd be afraid to get a dirty leather. Oh my gosh. Yeah. No. Yeah, just a big giant store. But my favorite place when we go to Michigan Avenue is, do you know?
The candy place?
The candy place. The sugar factory. So you pick it's by the pound. You pick all the candy, you can buy like a pail or a bag, and you fill that with all the candy you want. Chocolates, gummy bears, gummy worms, and gumballs, and more chocolate, and you just buy it. You can either buy it by the pound or buy the actual container, and then just whatever you can fit in there, you buy the container. It comes with it. But still, even on Fifth Avenue in Manhattan, there are no concierge in the luxury stores. I don't think I've ever been in too fancy of a store, just because usually I had my kids with me, so I would be afraid, like, what if my kids would touch something that was valuable.
Everything's probably shut down right now. I don't know. We haven't been there in a while.
Yeah.
I think we went there.
We went there end of January, end of 2019, end of, like, right after Christmas.
And then we got some popcorn too.
Garrett's popcorn. Oh my gosh. You have not lived if you haven't tried Garrett's popcorn. The popcorn, I don't know what they put in it. They put some magic potion, but it's so good. The cheese popcorn. And they'll mix it for you, cheese popcorn with caramel. And I always like it with just a little bit of caramel. Now, I like mostly cheese, but just a little bit of caramel with my cheese popcorn. That is, my mouth is watering just thinking about it. Yes. Oh, Garrett's popcorn. You got to say no to the popcorn, though, because that's very caloric. Very caloric. And, we're not young anymore. What am I supposed to do with this?
Wave it.
Wave it? Happy Valentine. Is that backwards for every... Oh, I'm sorry. Is that backwards for everybody? No, it's not backwards. So, we got 20 people in here, babe. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Wow. We have 25 thumbs up. That's amazing, isn't it? So what did anyone get any treats today for Valentine's? Any chocolates, any cards? Did are you your own Valentine? Or like Granny says, Jesus is her Valentine. I'm gonna get a new Valentine in about 6 to 8 weeks if you're just coming in, because I'm gonna get my puppy for emotional support. Oh yeah, I never finished telling you. I love dogs and I'm not ashamed of it. I like dogs, not any kind of dogs. I like the big, muscular, solid, scary dogs. You know, the fluffy ones, they're cute, but I think that I want like a real dog, like a dog's
A
man,
solid dog.
a solid dog. Like my all time. Well, no, I have a lot of favorites. I like the Doberman. I like the Rottweiler. I like the English Bulldog, the Boxer, the did I say Doberman? Yeah, I said Doberman Pinscher, and I like the standard poodle. I like the Jack Russell, of course. I like the what other dog do I like?
Pitbull.
Great Dane, Pit Bull, Bulldog, any big mean looking dog. They're not really mean
Short
looking
hair.
dog in
No
my
fur.
opinion. They don't look mean to me. Christy got flowers and chocolate covered strawberries. Yum. I would eat a chocolate covered strawberry. Those are good. I don't mind strawberries, but like anything strawberry flavored, I like the actual strawberry. So nice, Christy.
At Mariano's, they used to, last year, I think 2 years ago, I got these strawberries. They were huge strawberries.
Yes.
Huge.
Yes. And you got me their cheese and caramel popcorn, which is
I
pretty
think-
good from.
I think one day, yeah, I got that, and then we got
Oh,
steak.
that was Mother's Day.
Was that Mother's Day?
That was Mother's Day. Yeah.
And then we got steak too. And then we grilled our own. Oh, they grilled it for us. There's a store over here in Chicago. It's called Mariano's. Maybe you guys have it in your own town. Well, you actually you
go to the butcher.
You go to the butcher and they can grill it for you. Whatever
Yeah,
food
you
buy,
select your cut of meat,
they can
whatever,
grill
and
it
then
for
they
you right
grill
then
it
and there.
for you. And then they have tables and chairs when life was normal. You were able to eat. But
Yeah.
Zach likes any dog. But now, so these dogs, I haven't had a dog with me for about 6 years, and it's really getting to me. I really need a dog in my life. Really need a dog. I must have told you this story before, but never used to like dogs when I was a little girl. Didn't like dogs. Didn't like dogs. No, 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 no. Then my mom, she was getting married to the dude. That's my dad watching. I went to his house to meet his mom with my mom, and I was a little girl, and she had two dogs, or she had one dog at the time. I was like afraid of that dog, and then the dog had puppies, and I'm like, oh my gosh! And she's like, take one home, Sandy. I'm like, I don't want it. I don't want it. And she like, I don't know what she did. She put a spell on me, and boom, I was like in love with dogs. Like I couldn't get enough of dogs, and I am just a dog person now, and like I'm afraid of germs and OCD, but yet I will have a dog. So my mom never understood it, but it's my nana. My nana did that to me. That's okay. Oh my gosh, I want that dog. Dogs, dogs, dogs. I always tell my husband, he goes to the store. He's like, "What do you want?" What do I tell him? What did I tell you?
What? I was just reading. Hang on.
When you're about to go to the store, when
Uh-huh.
you say, "Do you want anything?" What do I tell you?
A dog?
A bucket of puppies.
A bucket of puppies.
A bucket of puppies.
Yeah.
Let me read this. Tiger Dragon Girl says, my husband and I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. We have a tradition of having a date on our anniversary, although we both work on our anniversary this year. Oh, so we have to pick another day. Yeah, that's if you mutually don't celebrate Valentine's Day, that's fine. Like we don't celebrate what's that thing we
Sweetest
don't
Day.
Sweetest Day. Yeah. All right, you're knitting and listening. Thank you. Whoa, the chat just popped up. Ariel says hi. Hi, Ariel. Thanks for coming. If you wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up, that would be a very very important favor you do for me. And I'm working on this scrap gan.
Joy says she loves Mariano's Bakery.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Yeah.
That bakery.
Where are you from, Joyce? What town? What city? State?
Joyce.
Joyce Campbell.
I don't see her. Oh, I'm
Go up,
sorry.
scroll up.
Joyce Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I missed this. Granny's eldest daughter and her family in Florida have a golden retriever, Skipper, and a Great Dane Lincoln. Oh my gosh. I love them, but I prefer lap dogs, particularly Chihuahuas. Chihuahuas. Oh my gosh, Chihuahuas. They. I had a Chihuahua once. They just bark at everything. They just they want to be seen as a mean dog, right? And that's okay. You know, they're little. I used to have a coworker. She was really short, but really mean. I used to call her a Chihuahua. Like, you're like a little Chihuahua. Oh, thank you, Tiger. Thank you. Um, I try. I try. I really do. Okay, I'll hold this up again for those of you who are just coming in. I'm working on this granny blanket using all my scraps of yarn. It is so warm. It is so warm, and I really wish my grandmother. I really would. I know she can see it, but I really wish to see her face looking at my stuff. I mean, I can imagine it, but all right. So Lola says she went to the register and they had to give it to me for the. Oh wait, I'm sorry. One more Chicago story. I went to the Bloomingdale's on Michigan Mile. Looked at evening gowns for fun. Tried them on, fell in love with one, and looked at the tag. I can imagine what it was. She went to the register and they had to give it to me for that amount. It was the law. Apparently, the person who marked the tag forgot a zero.
What?
Oh my gosh. So it was like the tag, I'm guessing it said 300, which is expensive. So it's supposed to be 3,000.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Well, uh, mine was nothing that big, but it was like filet mignon. It was same thing. It was marked wrong, and it was really cheap. It was like $3 for a pound of filet mignon, and someone made a mistake. And the cashier was like, this is a mistake." Well, it says it right there. She got
Yeah.
a manager. She got somebody. Yeah, they had to sell me a 1 pound of filet mignon for like under $5.
I remember something like that happening
Oh,
to
that was
me.
good.
Score.
Score.
Score. He said the beef was really shredded, but it was good. She would probably be proud of you. You think so? Probably. Yeah. He's talking about my grandmother. Okay, which one are you talking about? Are you talking about Nana or Rolita? Nana with the dogs. She left me with this love of dogs. I have a dog obsession. And Rolita with the cooking and the crochet. And then I was telling my aunt, my great grandmother left me something. My great grandmother left me something. Do you know what my great grandmother left me with?
You're yelling?
Yes, my yelling and my, what's that noise? Turn that off. That's too loud. Be quiet. And then the profanity, which, you know, I I I, I don't plan to work on that anytime soon. And somebody's in the chat watching. It's your fault. Not your fault, but I mean, when I was growing up, profanity was just a normal thing, you know, to express, the beauty of like a coffee cup. That's a nice coffee cup. Yeah, that's the law, Lola. That is the law. They got to sell it to you. They don't, you know, they're not going to be happy about it, but that you got to do that.
Let me get my phone. There was one. Hold on.
One what?
Oh, nothing. I wasn't. There was one. One on the opposite end of that is I saw uh, a shirt. I was at I think either a Bass Pro Shop or something, and this thing had a yellow, orange clearance tag, orange, uh, and the clearance price was more expensive than the old tag that was never removed. Remember that? I think I still have a picture of that
Vaguely.
somewhere.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm. So I think I still have a picture of that somewhere.
Oh, but okay. There was no cancel culture back then. Tiger says she can't function without coffee. He's back in the New York groove. Uh, what song is that? Oh, handwritten back then in the 90s. Okay. What is that song? I can't think of. Are you singing a song, Lola J? I don't know that song. Or maybe it's because, sometimes when I'm on camera, my brain gets a little foggy. I can't really um, concentrate too much. That's why I can't work on that gingham blanket while I'm on the live because I'll mess it up. I'm even sometimes some of these stitches I have to frog because I'm messing these up. But I don't know. We'll see how big this blanket gets. I find myself buying yarn to add to this. I mean, wanting to buy yarn. I don't actually buy the yarn, but wanting to buy
the whole
yarn.
thing.
Hmm?
I said show the whole thing.
Yeah, but the point of this is to use the scraps of yarn, you know. But while I'm in the store, I see a yarn, and I'm like, that would go good in my scrap can. But that doesn't make sense because this is like leftovers of yarn, you know. Thank you, Daigo. I'm glad Lola found us. She's so much fun. Yeah.
Dago said it was pretty. And 70s music. Lola, I think we were listening to 70s love songs today.
Today we were listening to 70s love songs, and I don't know why. And then I changed it to 80s love songs. Big difference, but still good songs. Good songs. So we had fun today in the kitchen, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Cooking. Mr. Hook made some salsa by scratch. He was making salsa on one side of the kitchen. I was making the borracho beans on the other side, and then I made myself a enfrijolada. Those are the best. And then I had a tostada.
What is an enfrijolada?
Enfrijolada is like beans, like not like halfway between refried and not refried, and then you dip it. You dip your tortilla in there, and so it's like a glob of tortilla with beans on there, and then you top it with Chihuahua cheese. I can't have those too often because again, caloric. Yeah, it is yummers.
Everybody likes your blanket there.
Thank you. I know. I see a lot of people on YouTube making one of these, and then I'm like, oh, I would love to make one of those, and then, but I am making one of those. It's just that everybody's looks so much nicer, you know. I just love how that looks. I started this around the beginning of December, and I didn't work on it every day, only once in a while. Sometimes when I want to do a mindless something crochet, I pull this out. Freaky. Is Freaky here? I don't see her. Oh, yeah, there she is. Lola says, I wonder what the origins of knitting and crocheting are. Do you know the history? I don't know the history. That would make a good, like, video to make. The history of knitting and crochet. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere.
It's probably on YouTube. Freaky says, "Hello, Lola J. Knitting, as far as I know, started with fish. Oh yeah, the fisherman. I remember that. Then the wives picked it up and took off with it. That sounds familiar. Yeah.
Freaky Geek. All right. Sorry about that, Picky Geek.
I'm he, and I'm sorry. She dropped the S, please. I'm sorry. I do that all the time. I say she when it should be he. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, sorry, sorry. I heard, okay, nice to meet you. I heard you're quite a card from Heather.
From Hartsel.
Mm-hmm. Don't know about a card, but I can be punny. Punny. Puns. Puns. Puns are like, there's this commercial for the furniture store here in Chicago, and it's four sisters. They're Mount Rushmore, and they're like, "We're having a President's Day sale. Don't take it for granted," or something.
Smith with an E.
Yeah, Smith with an E. Don't take it for granted. And then they talk about that's a, I don't know. It's full of puns. I don't know. It comes on like every commercial break during the news in the morning. I should have that sucker memorized by now, but I don't because I turn on the TV in the morning and I don't have my coffee maker in my room, so I'm watching it sends the coffee. Well, I can't really drink coffee. I couldn't say I should say I cannot absolutely cannot drink coffee when I wake up anymore because I have to take one of my medicines on an empty stomach and it's got to stay empty for an hour. So there's that.
Tiger Dragon Girl has a nice, I guess, historic snippet. It says knitting was invented by men in ancient Egypt. Until World War II, it was taboo for females to knit.
Get out. Wow. How times have changed. You know, I read one time that a long time ago, pink used to be the color for boys and blue used to be the color for girls. I read that a long time ago. That was the truth a long time ago. A long, long time ago.
Our son likes wearing pink.
Yeah, I think puns are like dead jokes. Yeah, my son, Bradley Bear, he likes to wear pink. I don't know why, but he just does.
We used to know Nathan, Steve in the church. He used to wear pink.
Yeah.
He was singing a solo wearing a pink shirt.
Freaky says it's like high heels. Men wore them first in the past. Like they would wear the
well, like in the
platform.
medieval times, you could see them where they wore wigs too.
Oh yeah, they wore wigs. Times have changed. How many daddies do you see? 1, 2, 3. I don't get it. Some men with the right skin tone can wear pink called salmon pink, and it looks good on them. Yeah, some men. My my son likes to get all his accessories pink, and he's not a girly girl. He's very much he's a bear. He's an animal. He's messy, but he likes that color. You know, I was gonna say feminine color, but I guess it shouldn't really be a feminine color, right? When we're trying to get rid of genders now, you know, some people are, but that's a topic for another channel, not this channel.
Look at that.
What are you reading there?
Well, Daigo says she loves Tejano music from the 70s. I've never. Two of my brothers played in several bands. They played in a banda. The eldest one's on S. El Coyote. His legend lives through his music. He passed away February 1995.
El Coyote. Speaking of coyotes, we have a family of coyotes outside. We're on the fourth floor, so we don't have to be nervous. But they just walk across the frozen pond and they leave their footprints. But my husband captured a really nice picture of a coyote. Was it a coyote?
It's coyote, yeah.
Yeah. I think I already mentioned this last week.
Lola J wants to know what's your favorite color. There's quite an assortment behind you.
I love colors. I don't have a favorite color. I love green, certain shades of greens. I love purple. I like red. I like even brown tones and blues. I used to be crazy for blue, only blue.
Navy blue.
Navy blue. That was a long, long time ago. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
But purples and greens and reds. Those are my favorite colors. But I like the browns. Me likes the brown too.
Pumpkin pie right there is brown.
Hmm?
The pumpkin pie is brown.
My pumpkin pie was orange. Yeah.
Orange?
Yeah.
That looks like brown to me.
It looks like brown?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was crocheting with a friend one time and she was using gray yarn, dark gray yarn.
Mm-hmm.
And she was saying it was purple. I'm like, purple? That's got dark gray.
Fine, we don't have milk. What? We don't have milk.
Sorry. My husband forgot the milk at the grocery store today. He is brave enough to venture out into this tundra, this frozen tundra that we live in, but not I. You can keep your. I will stay inside. I can stay inside. I have stayed inside up to 10 days. Probably up to 2 weeks I've stayed inside. I didn't go anywhere. So wait a minute. What? Only you can prevent forest fire. What? Okay. Yeah, I do love colors. Freaky Geek says if you don't smoke, you can toss it, but huh? If I did that, I'd never get back up again. Oh, stop, start, and roll. Yeah, Lola, it is. We're inside of a snow globe that somebody forgot to put away after Christmas. It's just snow. It just keeps coming down. All of North America, really. It's just cold. It's cold. It's cold everywhere. And
Yeah, even in Texas.
like by my mom, and she's in DFW, Texas. They're gonna be as low as 0. That's the lowest I've ever seen. That area, 0. I've seen 19. That was
we
years
got a foot
ago.
of snow on the ground right now. I was out for 2 hours today. Did you tell me?
Yeah, my husband goes out and looks for birds everywhere. Birds.
I was hunting for owls.
Hunting for owls. Not to shoot them. Not to shoot them with the gun, but to shoot them with the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we didn't see any. I did see 2 bald eagles, but they were too far to shoot.
Even with your big lens.
Yeah, well, I have a lot of good recent eagle shots in.
I almost said a bad word just now. You with your big lens. Oh, sorry, Ryan. We're gonna get milk after this, okay, Ryan? My son went to pour himself a bowl of cereal, and my husband had forgotten the milk, and he couldn't have it. That's disappointing, isn't it? You have a taste for cereal. Lola, you visited Chicago in August and November, night and day. Yes, it is. Well, you can have one day, Monday, be 70, and the next day be 20. I lost an F of. Oh, okay. Let me go back. Hey, Becky is here. Hello, Becky. Hello. It's all snowing here. I think we have about 2 to 3 inches now. A lot of snow. Sorry. Snow globe. Today started with bright sunshine. Now it's gloomy dark. We had an hour of sun yesterday. Too bad about more snow that blows literally and figuratively. It does blow. Yes. Daughter in Oklahoma, I hear high is 7 degrees, -2 at 4 a.m. in the morning. It's crazy weather. Yes, it's like I don't know what's going on, but you know, I I'm not gonna complain because I don't have to go out for anything. I have my messenger bear over there. If I need something from the store, he goes and gets it for me. He
Well,
always
it's nice to have a remote start car
yeah, he has a remote start car
and a 4x4,
and a 4x4. So
so can really go.
but I try not to go with him to the stores. This is why. This is why I'm gonna tell everybody. This is why I cannot go with Mr. Hook to the store. We're heading towards one store for 5 items. We come out of the store with the 25 items. Then we go to a different store for something. Then there's a bird spotting there. And then there's another bird spotting there. And then, are you hungry? You want a snack? Let's go to the drive thru. I end up being trapped in that car, held hostage up to 4 hours sometimes. So, no, I sometimes I forget my yarn too. Because we're supposed to go one store, 5 items, right? Who knows? And the store is not far away. Oh my gosh. Okay. Freaky says, I don't understand what 2 4 sitting my each other has to do with traveling. 4x4. Four. Okay.
What?
4x4. Is he being funny? I think he's being funny because I hear he's the card. He's quite the card. I knew a family whose last name is Windsor. Windsor, even. Windsor. Anybody with the first name Windy in that family? Windy Windsor. Well, it's gonna be very, very nice when spring finally gets here. How many more weeks do we have? I think 4 weeks left of winter.
That's according to
You're the groundhog.
going into the Groundhog Day. We got 6 more weeks, or it depends on which groundhog you wanna.
I have a prediction of my own. You want to hear it?
What?
March 21st.
Well, I think that's technically the first day of spring.
You think so?
You think?
We're talking about our favorite movie, The Groundhog Day. Or not, it's not The Groundhog Day.
That's what Lola did. What did the groundhog say? He
Yeah.
caught on to that.
Yeah. It's
Funny.
6 more weeks of winter.
Dinah says, love your stash.
I love it too. And speaking of stash, I'm about to announce, I'm going to make a video after I end this live. In that video, I'm going to announce a giveaway. My goal was by Valentine's Day to hit 500 subscribers. Now, I surpassed that goal, and it is now time to do a giveaway. I'm probably not going to be able to do it internationally because it's an actual yarn. It's not going to be a gift card. It's going to be some of my yarn that I have. I have a lot of it. I don't need all of it, and some of it I bought, and it's not the type of yarn I would use. So I'm gonna. It's not that I don't like it, but I just like certain. I thought it was going to be something else. I put that online. Yes, the word is right, Tiger. So when we say crochet hook, we actually are saying hook hook.
Yeah, that's what Tiger just said. Crochet began 19th century Europe. The word crochet comes from the French word crochet, meaning hook.
Hook.
So hook.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call that? There's a word for that. When you say, when there's a word, oxymoron?
No, that's like the opposite.
Uh-huh.
You're thinking of frozen.
Well, kind of like when people say pin number.
Oh, that's yeah.
What's your pin number?
What's your pin number? What's your I need to go to the ATM machine. So give me your PIN number.
So we gotta go to ATM machine and I need your PIN number. ATM machine, PIN number.
I need to go to the ATM. What's your PIN?
Can anyone think of? There's something else like that besides those two.
Okay, I've yet to hear a groundhog talk, but people say it seen a shadow, but shadow or not, there's always 6 weeks left of winter. I know, and yet they get up at the crack of dawn just to go, as the line from the movie, to worship a rat. That's from the movie. That's not my words. That's from the movie. Okay, Becky says no giveaways for me. Trying to lower my stash too. Yeah, Becky, I don't enter giveaways lately because I just have too much yarn. Um, didn't die on the spot. A few hours later. What? Wait, what? I was mortified to learn Mayor Bill de Blasio of New York once killed the groundhog. Apparently, he dropped it. I saw some mayor got bit in the ear. I think that wasn't Bill. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. Bill, need you dropping the groundhog. Oh my gosh. And then he drove. He died later on. Don't drive angry. Don't drive angry, babe. Someone put that in the chat. My favorite one is be the hat, Rita. Be the hat. Okay, so how about you? What are your favorite lines from the Groundhog Day or any movie for that matter? I like Napoleon Dynamite's "Gosh" line. That's my when I'm gosh. I like that line. I like being a sub, so never enter subscriber giveaways. I like to stick around and bug. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't. I think I've entered 2 giveaways in all my crochet career, but not. I. It makes me sad if I don't win, and I don't like to feel sad. So I won't. I don't put myself in that position. You know, easy, easy is pie. Easy does it. You can't lose if you don't enter. I know you can't win if you don't enter, but you can't lose either. Okay. Okay. You like to say hello to my little friend? Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm.
Well, mine is from The Godfather. Well, there's a lot, but Michael, well, bigger than U.S. Steel. I somehow see that all the time.
Michael, we're gonna be bigger than U.S. Steel. Leave the gun, take the cannoli. That's a good one. Leave the gun, take the cannoli.
Leave the gun, take the cannoli.
My uncles, babe, my uncles used to always quote Godfather lines. I was little. I didn't know what they meant. And then when I first watched The Godfather, I'm like, that's what Uncle Mark always says. That's what Uncle Paul always says. Johnny used to always say that. And then like, oh, they were quoting the movie all that time.
Well, let's just put the lotion in the mother bleeping basket. What's that from?
What's that from? The Godfather. If you can hear me, run. What's that from? I win when Freaky shows up on my live chats. Oh, look at that, Daigo. What she says. She wins when Freaky. So I should be honored that Freaky Geek is here. Okay, then. We have a celebrity in here. Did you know that?
No.
Freaky Geek. And all this time, I thought Freaky Geek was a girl. I don't know. I'm sorry, Freaky Geek. I don't know. I gotta go check out your channel. I guess I'm subscribed to so many channels, and yet there are still so many channels that I'm not. I haven't even what do you call that? The surface.
Scratch the surface.
Scratch the surface.
Yes.
Becky entered Crystal Bag O'Day and then was relieved. Where am I going to put 100 skeins? I know. The hundreds. Can you imagine, babe, if I won 100 things of yarn?
Then you can give away more yarn.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. Hello, you thought me a girl. I never seen my hands. Interesting. Because it just, I don't pay attention to. I pay attention to certain things, and then other things I just flies over my head. The Goonies was such a good movie, underrated. I've never seen that movie. I've never seen that movie.
Cyndi Lauper.
The Goonies. Cyndi Lauper's in there.
I don't know. I don't know.
Is she?
I've seen. I think I've seen it once.
You probably should sit right there in front of me. So I'm not. Well, I'm still looking to the side because
You're reading. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm reading. Does it look bad? Sorry. Don't mean to be ignorant on camera. But let's see how far I've gotten while I'm on this live. I have only done one edge, one side. Because I'm talking. Okay, Seal Show has a giveaway for 91 skeins. Oh, good Lord. I don't have room. Oh my gosh. It was a coming of age adventure type movie in the 80s.
Yeah, I remember. I remember. I think Cyndi Lauper maybe did the soundtrack for it, or one of the songs.
Cyndi Lauper, she was acting. She acted in that movie. She played a Contessa in the movie, in that series we used to watch, Mad About You, which I hear they're doing a reunion. Or maybe not. I think maybe not a reunion. They're showing it on Netflix or something.
Truffle Shuffle. What does that mean?
Truffle Shuffle.
Sanita making blue hats this year.
Oh, is that a line?
Yeah.
I met Cyndi Lauper is not in the Goonies. Okay. The Never-Ending Story was great. I've yet to see that.
Sarah's Little Corner of Crochet World. She's welcome.
Yes, I said hi to
Oh,
Sarah.
okay.
She came in the beginning, and
She did.
yeah.
Okay. How about Sanita? Was she here too?
Sanita, yeah. And Sanita, I saw you on Iris's live last night, which I was gonna join you guys, but then I never did. I was like exhausted and distracted. I was watching TV, trying to finish my binge watch of Pushing Daisies, which ended. I have one more episode to go before we canceled our cable, and it's gonna be cut off tomorrow. We're just gonna watch live like savages, live TV, not being able to record or pause, and we'll see how that goes. But you can pause the Netflix and the Amazon, and there's a lot.
Well, we're. It's just, they just raised their prices again. It's just too much money.
Prices, I know.
It's like
What's that other?
160, and all we're doing is watching the news.
We watch the news a lot. What's that on the smart TV?
Well, you got Amazon, you got Amazon Prime,
it's something
you got
like
Hulu, you got Netflix.
Hulu, but there's something else. It's like a cracker or something. Something.
Pushing Daisies. Well, Freaky Geek wants to know. Is Pushing Daisies pushing up the flowers? No, it's explain what that means.
Okay, Pushing Daisies. You know, that's a term. Like when somebody dies, they say they're pushing daisies because they're in the ground and daisies are growing up. So this man, he has the power to wake somebody up when they're dead for 1 minute and ask them who murdered you, and they tell him. They don't directly tell him because he only has 1 minute. So most of that minute is like, where am I? You died. What? And they're disoriented, and he gets a really good clue, and he gives it to his partner who solves the murder mystery, and then they get paid. But there's like a love triangle involved.
Shibab.
Huh?
Nothing. Go ahead.
What's she saying?
Nothing. But Lola J is putting some songs here from Cyndi Lauper, like Shibab.
Shibab. Yeah. Shibab. Oh, yeah.
What's that song? I forget.
Shibab. It's called Shibab.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact.
Fun fact. Oh, the chat just went really fast. I'm sorry. Nanny B says her husband took her for lunch. We are a day ahead. It was yummy. Oh, you went to lunch yesterday. Yeah. Sometimes we
Well,
would
before the COVID, we used to do that. We used to go have our Valentine's dinner before Valentine's,
before Valentine's, but
just
then
to beat the crowd.
Mother's Day we went on Saturday until a lot of people started catching on that trend. We would go out for Father's Day on Saturday, and what else? What else?
Oh, we can't sing songs, by the way, right? Words.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something about that with YouTube. Dead Like Me. I think I've heard of that movie, Becky.
Welcome Steals the show, Crochet and Chefs.
V is here. Hello,
There's V.
V. Hi, V. I saw you on Ursula's live on Friday. I was going to go live too, but my husband was working from home in the kitchen. And so that's where my laptop was. And he works from home, and his big phone rings. He's got the command center, and they're intercomming him. And I had a Maltese Shih Tzu who's 13. You have a Maltese Shih Tzu and a Great Dane Arab. Bull Arab? I've never heard of that dog. Bull Arab? Great Danes. Great and Dalmatians. I like Dalmatians. I like the Whippet. I like the Greyhound. I like the Schnauzer is the most fluffy dog that I like, besides the poodle. But the Schnauzer, now that's a cute dog. Especially the giant Schnauzer. Joe, I said hi to you a long time ago. I said hi. No, why don't you tell him hi in the chat?
I think I said hi to Joe. Maybe
Tell him
I just
again.
didn't press enter.
He likes multiple O's in his name.
Okay. Well, when things become normal, I don't know. Go on vacation. Who knows? I think things are starting to go normal a little bit.
I mean, I think we're going to be changed forever. You know, like the Great Depression changed a lot of people for the rest of their lives. I'm going to be like constantly worried when people talk over their food. I'm much aware of droplets now. There's droplets coming out of my mouth right now as I
Well, yesterday
talk.
we picked up some food from B-Dubs.
My son wanted Buffalo Wild Wings.
And then this guy came out hacking.
He was.
I'm like, what the heck? And he was like an Uber Eats driver, something like that. He was just hacking.
Watch out. You're ordering Uber Eats.
Dude,
the driver who's picking up your food. Okay, we just saw a driver, Uber Eats driver, hacking up a lung. What's that? DoorDash is the other one. DoorDash and Uber Eats. Hi again, Dana. Okay. So I'm trying to think of what's that other platform that's on our smart TV to watch live TV. It's got a funny name. It's killing me. Why don't you turn on our TV and find out? There's live TV, and then there's another thing. Not Hulu, not Netflix, not Amazon. But it's something edible. Share. Huh? Not screen share. How does a door dash? I can see them swing, but dash? Oh, freaky. C is for cookie, that's good enough for me. C is for cookie, that's good enough for me. C is for cookie, that's good enough for me. Oh, cookie starts with C. Mm-hmm. Cookie Monsters. No, it's like a...
Get over it. We don't have it.
No, we have it. It's there.
Hulu, YouTube, Prime Video, Netflix, Live TV, CH Plus, Fandango, Spotify, Aquarium, Peacock, whatever that is.
It's NBC.
Disney. We don't have it.
No, keep going. You're close. Read them all. Oh, there. Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry. Why don't you come sit with me and join in the
Yeah.
combo? You tired?
No, you just sent me on a wild TV chase.
I know. It's killing me. When I find out, I'll put it in the comments or maybe in the description.
Well, we don't use DoorDash either. We just pick it up ourselves. In fact, sometimes now if you go to somewhere like Taco Bell, McDonald's, actually DoorDash, these restaurants now they put like
A seal.
a seal, so the DoorDash guy doesn't eat your fries.
Apparently, that was a problem.
Roku, according to Tiger Dragon.
It's
is
not.
that what you're looking at?
No,
Roku?
it's not Roku either. It's
Right.
something else on our TV. I can see it. It's.
What? Did anyone else drop, watch, or don't like drop their cable or
Anyone else get rid of their cable? With all these different subscriptions, they want you to get Disney Plus, HBO Max, the Peacock. I think that's free.
But anyway, it
All
would have
those.
been we would have been paying like almost 170.
$170 for to watch the news, to watch Larry Potash. Joe, we're talking about favorite movie lines. Do you have a favorite movie line? A lot of
Well-
people like say hello. Godfather. Even though that's not the Godfather. Say hello to my little friend.
Lola J says she got rid of Lola J got rid of cable. I did.
Yeah.
Well, we barely watch.
Sarah hasn't had cable in 12 to 15 years. Oh my gosh. Good. That's a lot of money saved up. I picked up a service that is 100% free. I have used it for about 6 years. What's it called? Roku has many channels available. Some are free.
Well, smart TVs are great now.
Yeah. We have a lot on our smart TV. I'll tell you the story of how I got the smart TV. I wasn't planning on buying a smart TV, but my son, when he graduated high school and went off to college, he bought a smart TV to put in his dorm. The bill came to our house because he opened up a credit card, and I was paying the bill. I was paying the bill every month. So the next visit, I said, "You don't even watch this TV." No. I said, "Well, it's mine now." We took that sucker back home, and we use it all the time.
Looks like Roku's. They've been watching for 4 years. Roku for 4 years now. Yeah, I got Roku at home at work too. Kind of, and it's all there. Even though they, yeah, we'll see. I've been trying to cancel it for 2 years now. We finally got rid of it.
I remember our first cable company was called On TV. It was called On TV, and it came with a little box and a special remote control. And we never had remote controls because we had the turn channel, the buttons where you turn.
Christy said they went to Hog Wild. I love Hog Wild. Sammy doesn't. I love their pork chop.
Yeah.
I like their smoked brisket too.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call this? Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't know why I got their smoked brisket sandwich, but it wasn't good. It was like chewy. It's horrible.
That's stupid. But I find a lot of these restaurants, their quality is no good anymore since the pandemic. Their quality is just no, thank you. That's why I've been cooking. I'll cook it myself. I don't want going out to eat too much. Maybe if it's something that I don't ever cook, then I will get it.
Lola J says Mod Bro. Is that a channel then?
Mod Bro. Wait. Mob
Dro.
Mob Dro.
Everyone can thank me later.
Okay.
All right.
Mob Dro. We'll have to check that out. That's a new one. I've never heard of that one. She says it's 100% free.
Over 300 channels. Well, we gotta look into that. But even though we really barely watch.
The thing is, I'm hooked on the DVR. I like to record things. so I can skip the commercials. I like to rewind the news when I hear something like, what did I just hear? How many cars crashed into each other? And I like to rewind the news.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Google it. So yeah, we're gonna check that out later when we get out of this live. Is it someone speaking of getting out of live? Is there someone going on live soon, or it doesn't matter?
Yeah, Petra is on live right now, and I think V is gonna go on live too, and I think Kelly is gonna go on live. Feel free. I don't know if you're still here, Dana, to drop their links if you want.
Well, thanks Lola J
Thanks for the tip.
for the tip. I'll look into that when we get off the live here.
Oh, Dago says it's not working right now. Oh, you install it.
Yeah, I'll Google it. But like I said, I've stopped really watching TV, just sports here and there.
Sports. Yeah, we got rid of. We said after the Super Bowl, we're gonna get rid of our cable. So, because we like to record it.
Okay, well, who's going to be around at 6 p.m. live?
6 p.m. But 6 p.m. your time, which
So,
is in
yeah,
half an hour,
half an
right,
hour.
V? Okay. I feel so relaxed today, popping in and hanging out on lives, keeping my mind occupied with positive thoughts. Best hobby and free too. I mean, a little electricity, but that's it. You have to allow permissions for unknown apps on your device to install. It's safe and legal. Lola J, are you eating something? Is that food that you just typed? But it looks like you want to wrap things up, huh?
No, we can keep
No?
going. It doesn't matter. We still have 21 people on.
Yeah, we have done
right now.
22. Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
When is Kelly going live? I want to check. I don't want to step on her toys. I don't want to step on her toes
On her live.
on her live. Let's see here. What the heck?
Nothing.
You guys missed it. My husband is laying on a chair.
I can't sit straight.
Like, here's his foot, and he's just dangling it. And he dangled his foot. His slipper fell off and hit him on the head. See that? I can't rewind that, I cannot rewind that.
Well,
That sucks. Okay, celebration. Okay. Oh, I missed a lot. Okay. This has been a positive and chill stream. Thanks, Lola.
Well, that's what
That's
it's about.
that's my goal.
Easy like Sunday afternoon.
Easy like Sunday morning.
No, we can't sing that title. Easy like Sunday. Well, yeah. Well, no, it's not a song. I think that's just easy like. Well, I didn't have an easy Sunday morning.
Oh, freaky. You are funny. Oh, Tiger says you're a sweetie.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sweetie. I'm watching the birds right now.
I don't know. He acts like he's a sweetie, but he can be a real Debbie Downer when he wants to be. But that's when I have to get out my slipper. Yeah, he was. We were talking about it, the puppy, and he was like, what if this, what is that? Oh my gosh. No negativity. It's all
Negativity.
good. Yes. And the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be crocheting him a dog house.
What is a dog house?
A dog house. Imagine a dog house in your head, and it's made out of yarn. That's what I'm gonna make for him. Okay.
Well, thanks, Tiger.
Poor husband, he said.
Yeah. Well, we have a few more people joined us just now.
Oh, thank you.
24
Come
people
in.
Coming in.
Come in.
Right.
Hit the thumbs up.
Sarah is here. But guess what? Well, our last dog, Gary, she's, anyway, he lived for 12 years and my wife picked up the poop. Sandy picked up the poop one time. She said she was going to pick up the dog poop. The 12 years, she's only
This
picked
time
it up
I promise.
one time.
This time I promise. I promise. I'll pick it up. You don't have to lift a finger.
And then I have to take him out in the cold.
I'll take them out in the cold.
Yeah, sure.
I'll put my boots on, my hat.
All right, so now you're on live YouTube, and we can go back when we get the dog that you said you're going to take him out and pick up the poop.
All right, that's fine with me.
Single digits outside.
That's fine with me.
Are you going to crochet him some booties?
I'm going to crochet him some booties, a sweater, a house, a bed, a blanket, toys. He'll be my best friend. I'll even get him a stroller. And Hobby Lobby's pet friendly too. But you know me, not everybody likes dogs, so I don't want to force my dog on anybody, you know. Oh, okay. If you pick up the pooch every day, you pick up the poo. That's not been deposited. Yeah, okay, I know. I'll do it. 8 degrees. Okay, so my plan, this is my plan, is because we have a balcony. We're on the 4th floor. And I know they sell those patches of, it looks like fake grass for little dogs, and my dog is going to be a little dog. I mean, right now, he's about this big right now. And so that's my plan, is to train him on that. I don't.
Good luck with that.
Life feels like a cartoon. It should feel like a cartoon. Right? I love cartoons. Flintstones, Tom and Jerry.
Well, we got plenty of snows here. Layers. We got 3 layers of snowstorm. You know.
But I mean, sometimes it snows for 5 minutes and stops for 2 hours and snows again for a minute.
What?
And stops.
This morning, I mean, I was walking in the woods, and literally I was knee deep in snow, and it was hard. I probably walked a quarter of a mile in the snow and cold, and it seemed like I walked 10 miles.
And he has those big black rubber boots.
Yes.
For the snow.
I thought I was going to have a heart attack. My heart was starting to thump.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Lola, my dad's still here. Yeah, our as well. Just take the snow. Yeah, well, I like the snow where we live when it first falls, and all the trees are covered with snow. It looks really pretty.
Or the wet snow,
especially when I'm inside. But I don't like the snow after it's been driven on.
What's nice is the snow that's kind of wet and it goes sideways and it goes all over the trees. It sticks on the trees, and the trees are just full of snow.
Yeah.
But the fluffy stuff doesn't really stick on trees. But this sticks on it like magnet, and it's really pretty. I have pictures in my phone of that.
Me too. It's really nice.
Speaking of it, it's coming down right now. Flurries.
See, it snows for a couple minutes, and then yeah, it's snowing. Just snow, and it's. I think it's going to make for a more enjoyable spring when it does happen. Okay.
I don't know. I'm no scientist, but what happened to global warming?
Well, now they changed it to climate change.
Oh, we can blame this climate change.
That's for another channel.
That's for another channel.
Another channel, yeah.
But we could use some. I could use some global warming right now. I don't know. The older we get, I used to love this stuff. I never.
With a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. Ugh, keep posting posts like that, and folks will blame you for winter sticking around in a month or two. Yeah, no more. Santa Claus is in Hawaii now, isn't he in his shorts on a surfboard? Isn't that where? How's the weather in Hawaii? I wonder. Are they affected by this frigid North America theme that's going on?
Probably not.
Why don't you check the weather in Hawaii? Siri, ask Siri. What's the weather in Honolulu? Honolulu.
Honolulu. I'm sure it's not.
Mm. I know in Florida it is like 70, 80 sometimes.
It's 80 degrees in Hawaii right now.
Oh gosh. What time is it? 12?
It's 12:36 p.m. over there, so they're 4 hours
Right.
behind.
12:36. Oh my gosh. Everybody's having lunch. Hawaii. Why don't we live in Hawaii?
There's a lot of snakes.
Oh, is there?
Mm-hmm.
He's afraid of snakes, y'all. Doesn't like even to watch them on TV. Okay, Zach. Zach, I figured out how to do that. Put YouTube on my TV. I do a screen share from my laptop, so I was able to watch my Pushing Daisies because it's only available on HBO Max, which is only available on the internet through the internet or your phone. So I was able to learn how to do that. How did she get on a telly when she's never left her seat? Oh my gosh, he's hilarious. I know someone who just moved to Hawaii a few weeks ago. I mean, why don't we go there? Why don't we move to
Hawaii,
Florida?
Hawaii and Florida is what I heard. Is I mean, you know, they're good vacation places, but the pay's not good.
The pay is not good.
No, pay's not good.
Yeah. I think that's the story with Texas too. Everything's cheaper, but then so is the wage. It's cheaper.
Yeah.
So it all works out.
That's
You
why
work hard. You end up working hard for your money. Right?
Mm-hmm. What? Yeah, right.
Yeah. Hawaii. How's the travel scene?
Tiger Dragon
Is it
Fish anime. How do you say it? Anime?
anime? I
Yeah.
don't know. That's the
Not
Japanese
cartoons.
thing.
It's a Japanese cartoon.
But
My nieces used to be obsessed with that too.
those characters with the giant eyes.
Mm-hmm.
They have giant eyes. Like their eye takes up most of their face.
Yeah, well, in Japan, big eyes is a thing of beauty.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Even though they have
Because
small eyes.
they have slanted eyes.
Right.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Like China's small feet is beautiful. That's why they ban their feet. I mean, anyway, in Japan, big eyes is pretty.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Fish
Huh.
eyes.
Wow. Like some people think long hair is nice. It's a sign of
Well, you should work hard, but I think you work harder for less pay nowadays. That's true. All right.
yeah. Well, you do work hard for less, but either way, you're working hard. I mean, there's only a few people that have easy money. Easy money, you know. Like Bradley, he has easy money. He's getting paid to go to college. No extra job. He would have an extra job if it wasn't for the pandemic. So right now he's got it easy. And I told him, appreciate this time because it's not always going to work out like that. Question, if you could have one modern day mystery solved, what would it be? Jimmy Hoffa, Amelia Earhart, Flight MH370, DB Cooper. Hmm, modern day
Well, I think
mystery.
that Jimmy Hoffa, because everybody makes a joke about it, you know. Just like in fact, I made that joke myself. I think I was somewhere, and I spent hours somewhere looking for something, and I said I found Jimmy Hoffa's body before I even found this thing. Something like that, along those lines. But yeah, it's become a cult kind of thing where, you know, someone's anyway. Yeah, that's the one I want.
Jimmy
solved.
Hoffa.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Where was it?
Hmm.
I think somewhere too, because I'm in the dumpster construction business. These people said they were broke up so much concrete in this old warehouse that they think they found Jimmy Hoffa's body in there too. Some concrete.
He's the head of the union, right?
Yeah. Well, his son is down the head of the union too.
Your
Grandson.
union, right?
Yeah, Teamsters.
Teamsters.
Yeah.
Go Union. Oh, another channel.
Just for another channel.
It's for another
Because
channel.
we have some states that are non-union here.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, our union has been good to us. It's not for everybody, but it helped us a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They even paid
Scholarship.
They gave my son a scholarship when he was in undergrad school. So they've been very good to us. So we're appreciative, and we know union is not for everybody. It's just a matter of choice and what you're used to, I guess.
But here in Chicago, it's almost got to be,
Steel drum.
especially truck drivers. You almost got to have it.
They made him disappear. You know, I'm not into mysteries. I'm more into I don't know, what am I curious about? I'm more interested in people's accents and why they have certain accents. I love the different accents all over just our country. You know, I'm not even talking about all over the world, but just here, there's so many accents in California, New York, Midwest, Texas, the Carolinas. Uh, there's just so many accents. That's what interests me.
We all have accents.
Mm-hmm.
Tigers reckon that's funny.
Lost shaker of salt. You guys are hilarious with the. They found Jimmy Buffett's lost shaker of salt. You get that?
Yeah, I did.
Lost shaker of salt.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I could say the lyrics. It's. I. That's a good one. That one made me laugh.
MH370. What's that one? Is that the what flight is that one?
They always said that Hoffa was concreted in one of his buildings. I know, I heard that. That's like the episode of Roseanne. Remember Crystal's husband in Roseanne? He was in a pillar of concrete. Do you remember that episode? Who remembers that episode? Crystal's husband in Roseanne got stuck in a pillar of the highway, you know. Accents are fascinating. I want to know why people sing. There was no biological reason for humans singing. Like, why did it happen? Don't birds sing, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, why do people sing? Because it makes them happy to last the whole day long. Don't ask me to sing. I don't know how it works with YouTube because I hear some people sing on their shit, on their lives. How does it work with copyright? How does that work? I got a copyright hit because I made a video and I went into Joanne's and the music was playing and it said tagged or flagged for copyright.
Yeah.
Malaysian flight that
Yeah,
disappeared.
that was like last year, I think, or the year before. It just disappeared off radar, or something like that. Or they're saying it landed somewhere too. That flight. But show them what you're making. Sometimes
For those of you who are just coming in, I'm working on my scrap can, my granny square scrap can. I'm using yellow right now. This yellow is it's Red Heart Super Saver.
And is
It lost its jacket.
crocheting right now, and what are they making?
Yeah, what's on your hook? What's in your cup? What's the weather? What's your favorite movie line? We're gonna
What's in
see
the hook? Let's talk about what's in the hook.
what's on the hook. Okay. Like who was okay? Who was the first? Did it evolve from tribal chanting or people mimicking nature birds? If you it left. If you're in a shop and they play music, you should mute the video and do what's called a freaky gig. I'm working on that. Every time I start to do it, I get I start to do it on my phone. My phone rings. I, I gotta do it. I'm way overdue. That episode, that shopping trip was like in September already. Sarah's working on scrunchies. My nose is in his cup with every sip. He's funny. See y'all on the YouTube streets. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, Christy, take care. I'll see you on the streets.
You got that
Run
another
away.
live then? Shortly?
Hmm?
Streets?
What?
Oh, YouTube streets.
YouTube streets.
Uh-huh.
Yes. All right, V is going. Thanks for coming by.
Is she live soon?
Yeah, she's live soon.
Are we gonna?
We're gonna rate her. I've never crocheted or knitted, not a day in my life. I just think your communities are cool. Yeah, I watch some channels that I would never do what they're doing, but I still like to watch them. It's very interesting. I do like to watch a lot of cooking channels to get an idea, but sometimes these people, they create recipes or like they mess up the recipes. I went on one to see a recipe for borracho beans. This lady was putting chicken hot dogs in her beans. Chicken hot dogs. Blah. What is that? And like she was drinking a beer and pouring some and drinking some and pouring some in. And yeah. You're going to make hot chocolate with Bailey's espresso shot.
Ooh.
You go, girl, Sarah. Have some for me.
I used to have, I like Bailey's. When I, this hotel is closed now. But I used to work for a hotel and I used to supply the bar with Bailey. There's like an executive bar, what they call. And I used to bring drinks up there at like 5 o'clock. And they would always say, I would always bring up Bailey's, and I would always have a shot. Well, that hotel is closed now. In fact, there's a Portillo's there and a Target there now.
Home Depot.
So I can say that now. I won't get in trouble.
That family may be watching though.
Oh yeah.
What was that family's last name?
But they used people like it was executive floor, so people paid a little extra to stay on that floor, and it was an open kind of bar. And some appetizers they would serve there. So I would do that. I would prepare that room, executive room or whatever you call it. And people would steal the bottle of Bailey's.
Oh my gosh. Lola J. Vienna, let me tell you, Lola J. Vienna sausage. Now that's a good, I love a Vienna sausage. Love Vienna sausage. I have to disagree with you there. But the chicken hot dogs, no. It's already a hot dog, which is like the scraps of meat of an animal, and then now we're talking to chicken, so you probably have the chicken neck and the feet and the lips and the ugh. Yeah,
I like Vienna sausage. I like cans of Vienna.
We love Vienna sausage.
I mean, in the back of your mind, there's you don't know what you're eating, but it still tastes good.
Yeah, I mean, we
you like Spam.
We're fans of canned meat, the Spam, the corned beef, which is expensive now, the Vienna sausage, the devil's ham.
Deviled ham.
Deviled ham. It's actually devil's ham. Devil's with the little devil on it. Yeah, a lot of people don't like Spam, but I grew up on Spam, and I love my Spam. I love my frijoles. I love my Chihuahua cheese, my tortillas, and I gotta get that rice down pat one of these days. Sometimes, I get up to, like, if you're gonna rate arroz, 10 is supreme. I can get up to an 8, maybe a 7.5, but I've never hit the awesome mark. Roast beef hash is good too. Not canned, but Spam.
Roast corned beef hash. We like corned beef hash.
Corned beef hash is really good.
Right. So she put down roast beef hash. Is it the same? Or is it different?
Well, corned beef is
it's
cured.
It's different, yeah.
Yeah, and then roast beef is, yeah.
We like corned beef hash. Corned beef hash.
Ay, Dios mío.
Corned beef hash and eggs. My favorite breakfast.
Yeah, and hash browns. Oh, wait.
Corned beef hash is
Yeah.
different.
Could you get my cord? My battery's low, which means we're probably gonna be able to go raid V. Will it reach here?
I don't think so. Figure we're not going to reach anyway.
Over there, it'll reach. Oh, Cook, you are making me hungry. Yeah, all the lives sometimes at one point, if they go far enough, you'll get the food subject. You know, scrapple is certain pig parts that are a sausage alternative. Lola loves omelets. Yeah, I'm not a big. The only pork product I'll eat is spam, Vienna sausage,
Bacon.
and bacon. Yes, bacon. I love the bacon. Occasionally, Canadian bacon, I will have a bite of, but bacon is my number one pork product. But like a pork chop, not interested in a pork chop. And
Well, that's what they have at Hog Wild from our neighbors.
I know that's why I.
They have Hog Wild by not that far in Mokina, like a Hog Wild Express.
Oh yeah, Christy. Mokina has like 200 and Lagrange. There's a Hog Wild Express in this gas station. Hog Wild Express, the Great American Bagel. There's a pizza place, and there's a store, and then there's a dog bath, and then they have a car wash. They have like this whole little mall. It's a fantastic little place. We just stumbled upon that place when we were like, I think we were like too early for church one day, and we stopped for something to eat. And
Lola likes omelets. I love omelets. I can make them mean omelet.
Lola wants to know: have you ever had Polish hot dogs?
I have Polish sausage. Not Polish enough about Polish hot dogs. I know those are different.
And the Filipinos like to put hot dogs in their spaghetti, don't they?
Yeah.
Chopped up hot dogs. Why? What's the backstory?
That's just not Filipino. There are some people that here in the States that have hot dogs. Look at what's that show? Sheldon.
I know, but I'm saying the Filipinos, especially.
Who makes? She said somebody makes.
Mima
Mima.
makes it. I'm saying, especially the Filipinos, they're a big fan, enough to put it on a menu in the restaurant.
Canned meats at my house: chicken, spam, barbecue, pork, tuna, salmon, beef, and the list just goes on. And
Yeah,
on.
that canned meat, especially when you're when that pandemic first started. Remember, all the shelves in the stores were empty. I never seen anything like it.
I even bought some chicken, whatever that we don't even know.
Yeah, we bought canned chicken. Like there was no food. Do you remember those days? Crazy. There was no food. I didn't see it in person, but there was no.
The shelves were empty, but now the shelves are full.
Well, but still, there's these big empty spots in shelves of stuff.
I think they're still low on Lysol.
They're not selling Lysol to grocery stores a lot. They're selling it most to hospitals and schools.
Well, why hasn't Lysol
Nursing
kept up?
Come on, Lysol.
In fact, hand sanitizers used to be like none, and now they're like buy one get one free. I've seen.
Everybody makes hand sanitizer.
Right, but I see on the stores buy one get three free.
Even the vodka distilleries make hand sanitizer now. But I still like my Purell. One has to go. Okay, we're gonna do this again, Lola. Omelets, scrambled eggs, fried eggs, sunny side up. Which one has to go?
I don't like sunny side up. I like over easy. But sunny side up, I just can't. I can't do sunny side up.
I only eat scrambled eggs, scrambled hard. There are 3 authentic Mexican restaurants not far from me. I do not like American food. Trying to pass for Mexican. Taco Bell. Taco Bell, you just have to understand that's not Mexican food. When I eat Taco Bell, in my head, I'm not thinking I'm having Mexican food. That's like going to McDonald's, ordering a hamburger, and thinking this is German food. It's not.
Hamburger?
That's like going to Little Caesars and saying, I'm going to eat Italian. You're not.
Yeah. To break the news, Olive Garden is not Italian either.
Olive Garden is not.
It's like a Taco Bell of Italian food.
Yeah.
They just, well, they just mishmash everything and.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people
It's
like
good.
Olive
But
Garden.
it's not authentic.
It's more Italian. Olive Garden is more Italian than Taco Bell is Mexican.
Yeah,
Taco Bell is
but
not
it's
Mexican
Italian
at all.
based, I guess, or same thing with Taco Bell. It's Mexican. It's derived from Mexican.
Inspired.
Yes. Mexican
We used to
inspired.
work for this man, me and my husband, and he sent my husband to Taco Bell for lunch, and he's like, "Oh yes, order me a fajita." What's a fajita?
And then I went to the drive-thru then, and I said, "Can I have some fajitas?"
Fajita.
Well, Olive Garden is overpriced. I just like their soup and salad.
Their
But last time
salad
we went there, it was
is
horrible.
really good.
When we went in Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
my pasta was
Mike, that pasta wasn't cooked.
mine wasn't. Yeah, it was hard.
Yeah. Very al dente. I don't even like al dente, but this was worse than al dente. Oh my gosh.
But we got 3 minutes, and someone else is gonna go live here shortly. So we're gonna say
Okay.
goodbye.
Yeah. V is gonna go short. Sure. I don't know. Can you drop her link? V's link. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. So we
I'll
can go
drop it.
raid her.
Do I drop that in the chat?
You could drop it in the chat.
What's our username?
Oh, V is live right now. She's a little early. Here, I'll drop her link.
Lola J lives in Pennsylvania. Well, yeah. Anyway, that Olive Garden disappointed us. Otherwise, we love Pennsylvania. Great screen. Thank you.
Thank you. So we're gonna go over to V's channel and we're gonna raid her. We're gonna stay hook raid over at V's channel, okay? So everybody go to V Steals the Show, Crochet and Chefs, and she's gonna be playing Blingo. You had to have sent her your numbers. I don't play. I just watch and it with admiration. It's just fun to watch. I haven't played yet. Who knows? Maybe one day. But thanks for coming and spending the afternoon with us. I have to go send my husband for milk. What else do we need? We need tostadas, right? Milk and tostadas. So he's got to go out in the tundra, out in the snow globe, because he's such a great husband. He'll do anything for me, right? Won't you?
Sure.
Yeah? All right. Well, everybody take care and stay safe. Have a great day. And I will see you. I'll be making that video. I got to do that for the giveaway. Okay? Take care. Bye-bye.